back again for Never Hike Alone. So far, it's me and Dadpool. I'm sure Worst Dan will be here in a little bit.
What's up, everybody?
But how's it going, people? Hope it's going great for you all. Let me see something really quick. How's it going, Dadpool? How you doing, man?
Can't complain. And if I do, no one's listening anyways. I'm just kidding. Nah.
Oh,
it's the dog.
the dog had something to say.
The dog has an opinion about the movie.
I don't know if that's good or bad, whatever it said, but I enjoyed it. I know you enjoyed it, which we'll get into that in a minute. So far though, I think this movie is definitely in the top 4 fan films that we reviewed so far.
Yep.
I'll even say I'll even say top 3. Top 3.
That's where I have it. My rating definitely shows that when we get to the ratings, it's right up there with
honestly
the ones you watched a couple weeks ago, Vengeance.
I was gonna say that top 2. It's in my top 2.
What's up, Worst?
Was good. Was good.
What's happening, brother? How you doing?
What up?
Day by day. Man.
Cool.
I feel like what the hell?
It's just, I don't know. I trim it up nice, you know.
It's the lighting.
It's the horrible lighting.
Oh shit. But yeah, this one was a good one. I do have a quick intro. I was supposed to drop this as like a TikTok yesterday, but
in those 2 minutes.
I forgot. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I forgot. So here it is.
I don't know why this job sends me out to do these weird ass shots of just walking. They don't even want me looking in the lens or nothing. What the fuck is that noise? Oh shit. Oh, I heard about this guy. He's bad news, guys. He's bad news. But listen, make sure you guys listen. Make sure you guys tune into the Horror Research Study podcast this Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time for this. Sturdy's gonna survive. Welcome to the madness.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm still gonna throw it.
That's dope.
Why
Still
not?
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
That shit. You know what's funny about that, right? So that was literally our last shot of the day. Literally, like that wasn't even edited or anything. He just had to send it to me quick this week, just so we can get it out. But what's funny about that is his better half called him, was like, she's getting out of work soon. He was like, all right, we got what? He was like, we're about to leave in like 5 minutes. So we were literally just like, yo, we did a couple practice runs, and then the last we were just like, yo, we have to get it right now because I was like, you got to go. He was like, don't worry. So I'm like, no, man, I want you to survive tonight. You have to go. So we did that, and it was just fun. That shit was just fun. And it fit with this, because this was a found footage Friday the 13th fan film, which I want to see more of. I know there is a Never Hike in the Snow, which I have not seen yet, and I know they're making a Never Hike Alone 2, which I'm happy to hear.
Yep.
I believe I'm backing it. So, yeah, I can't wait to see more. And I don't think it'll be found footage anymore, though, would it? Just because of how this one ends, which I guess before we even dive into all of that, let's dive into those ratings.
Oh.
Wham.
I am. It sucks, man. It sucked on, and that was the benchmark. But these ones, the past few, have been up there with them.
Okay. I'm mad at that.
Yeah.
All right. So again, I made my little rating, and I would say Jason approves. I gave it 10 hockey masks
Nice.
with a bloody heart.
Nice. 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 Next.
That's awesome, DP.
Listen to this though. I gave this shit a 10 too. This shit was just
Really?
really, really, really good. It was up there to me. It was up there with Vengeance too, because that's the other one I gave a 10. And I don't compare these fan films like that. Like I don't compare movies. I'm just saying like it was just really, really good. And what I enjoyed about this is you had the Easter eggs and all that. I mean, you had Tommy in it, which was awesome. Tom in it, excuse me, which was awesome. And the original and the guy who originally played him as well is what I was getting at, Tom Matthews. And you know, you had all this stuff in it, but they still made it like their own story as far as the found footage vibe, as far as what's the name of the movie, Kyle being by himself. Just the way they did it was so cool and so unique. And the dream sequences were cool as hell. Like I remember the very first time I seen this shit and the head crush scene, I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next? Then you find out it's just a dream, and I wasn't mad at it though, because you still got that cool ass fucking visual from crushing his head and the blood squirting on his mask. But then it was like, okay, there's still more to this movie, because if that would have ended there, we would have never gotten Tommy towards the with the last part of the movie. So I'm just like, yeah, they did their thing. They did their fucking thing with this shit.
Plus, they also referenced a character from Part 4, Axel, who worked in the hospital when they were transporting Jason. So he was the one guy in the ambulance. So that was a kind of a cool nod as well.
I like
and
that.
He had that same sexual arrogance to him, because he was all into the Playboy magazine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which again, man, I'm just. Of course, the cinematography was great, but that was great in every single one of these films. Fantastic, all that shit.
Yeah, they definitely
James
did
gave it
good.
a 9. A 9. Look what his rating is. About time he gave us a damn rating, James. You know you can still rate.
What's up, James?
Rate from the couch or wherever you're sitting on some guy's lap.
Oh.
We'll say,
Joe, man, how's it going?
What's up? For even with how small of a catch and how small the crew was, they did a fantastic job. There's only I'm giving it a lower, but it definitely did better in a bunch of areas. Like that dude that played the hiker, sold every fucking fear. His face when Jason was chasing him.
Yes.
And he was about to get his leg chopped off. At the end, in the fucking when he gets stabbed, that hit the way.
Exact. Yeah. Hell
and
yeah.
then his face on the gurney and the flashing. Like, I was like, all right. I just felt like it could have been a little bit more, I guess, visceral for what they were doing and what they went for. Like, I feel like.
Yeah, I think one of the best scenes was that standoff with Jason, and he takes the machete, and you think he's getting stabbed. I mean, you think the guy's dead, and then you look at Jason, and all of a sudden the blood starts pouring out his mask.
Yeah.
And the music and the way it was lit up. I mean, it was dark. It was perfect. And then you find out he had the camp thing, block the machete
right over his chest.
Yeah, the book right over his chest. Yeah, I thought that scene was cool.
No, it was. I liked that scene a lot. And I'm like, I wasn't mad the way they did that either. I'm like, because I like when and I say this time when I see shit like this, when shit's pointed out like this in movies, when they show something like that book in the movie, he's looking through it a few times in the movie, and then he puts it in. Then they make sure they show you put it in his pocket over his heart. They make sure they show you that. You don't really think about it until he gets stabbed there. You don't even think about it until you see the book again, because you probably forget it's even there. But I like when movies do that all across the board for any type of subgenre for the horror movies, because then it makes those little things make sense. It makes the movie a little bit better. It just makes it a little, because it's just like, oh, okay, so you know, she picked up this book or whatever, or he picked up this thing for a reason. It wasn't just she just picked it up just because there was nothing else to do in the scene. So it's like, oh, here's Yoda, and fucking just because here's Yoda type of like. I like when that shit makes sense and it has purpose in the movie, so it's not just kind of wasted time, wasted space, like a throwaway type of thing.
Yep. I mean, definitely kudos to the stunt coordinators and the choreographers, because those action sequences were probably one of the best in a Friday the 13th fan film that I've watched on your channel since you've been doing these. So it's kudos to them and what they did with like what Chris said, limited cast, probably limited crew, but you couldn't even tell because from start to finish, I don't think there was a flaw cinematography wise. It was perfect.
No, not at all. Not at all. That shit was amazing.
I mean, like I'm like, man, it really does deserve more, and I think I'm just being kind of a dick to myself because
You're breaking up.
I gave one or two of the other ones a little bit of a higher rating, you know, 9.5.
9.5. Okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
It's definitely up there with Vengeance 2. It's definitely, but it's cool because we thought we hit a spot at the beginning where we, and now it's like on par,
Mm-hmm.
which is so fucking dope. Own rabbit hole, I'm gonna start catching those under that. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, do I really want to do that
Yeah, but I mean,
to myself? Because I had a good time so far this month.
I know I'm gonna eventually do it. And honestly, what I might do, because I told you guys I was doing the fan film wheel, is if I find more Friday the 13th fan films that we haven't reviewed, just throw them on that wheel, just to do more indie movies. So there's some out there that you guys know I didn't review, and that aren't going to be reviewed. Which if you need to know, go to the Horror Search 30 group. It's featured on top. Those are all the movies that we either reviewed already or they're upcoming, or reviewing now if you're looking now. But yeah, because these are they're definitely interesting. They're definitely interesting, and I think what I want to do too is, I think one thing I want to start doing. I want to say this out loud, just to put it out there in the air, just in case some independent horror filmmakers are listening or watching in the future. If they're not listening or watching now, but I want to start reaching out to these people that make these films. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, we have this. I know ahead of time. Like, hey, maybe give it a week when I know the schedule. When I know the movie's coming up, it's like, okay, hey, listen, I'm reviewing this movie on such and such a date. We'd love to have you on for interview/review. You know, just to kind of get it out there and maybe see what else they have out, if they have anything else out or coming up and all that other good shit.
Yeah, I know the director of this one has he did like a Michael Myers fan film, and obviously he's a producer on the Dylan's New Nightmare, which is the sequel to Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which brings back Dylan from the original, from part 7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
that come out yet?
I don't think it's out yet.
Bro, following that for like 2 years off and on. Oh, trailer. Oh, a video.
Yeah.
I need to get a list.
I want that. I should have an issues or something.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are answering late.
Yeah, you're lagging a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you're lagging.
This shit's ridiculous. 1,000, 6,500, so it shouldn't be any. I was just streaming. Was anything fucked up on my stream, Deadpool, when I was watching the movie?
No, it seemed like it was fine.
It's Restream. I'm blaming Restream.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, anyway, I was gonna say I want to make a list of and get the YouTube links as well of just fan films I haven't touched yet, fan films we haven't reviewed yet, and throw them on a wheel or do what I'm gonna do with some of them. I have ideas for some, which I'll tell you guys behind the scenes. I'm sure I've told you guys before, but I don't want to say it out loud. That one's for you.
No,
Dan.
no, not today, Ben.
Not today, Ben.
Not today.
But I was gonna say that I love when Jason throws people through things. I know he technically didn't really throw them through it, but he went up to the top thing when he was wrapped up in that sheet and kind of threw him out. Loved it.
And then Jason kind of just falls down
Yeah,
and,
fucking
and sticks the landing like a 10.
That was beautiful.
I was like, did he just fucking jump?
He did. But Jason, though, Jason can do what he wants.
That was pretty
Intense. Yeah. Hell yeah. I love the cat and mouse game that was being played in this movie. Once Jason and Kyle met each other for the first time, or not like, hey, I'm Jason, I'm Kyle. Yeah, I'm about to kill you, man. I'm gonna try to kill you at least. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Like once they realized they were both there, it was like a cat and mouse game or game. I felt like Jason was kind of toying with him, like a house cat will toy with a mouse. Like I can kill you any second, but he slap you around a little bit first. That's what it kind of felt, but I'm not mad at that, especially because it's supposed to be for this one a found footage film. I don't know how part 2 is going to be, but this one's supposed to be found footage. So, I mean, if Jason kills him within the first 5 minutes, the movie's done.
Yeah.
Versus what we got here, and I kind of like the kind of one-on-one kind of different. I wouldn't have been mad at some, which we did get the throwaway kills later on, so I'm not mad at that. I wouldn't be mad if there was a couple more, but at the same time, I like how this one went. Even if there was a couple more before Kyle gets to the camp, it was like a you know what I mean? But again, I'm not mad at it at all. I really, really enjoyed this one. This is actually the first Friday the 13th fan film I've seen back when it came out. I didn't even know any fan films existed at the time, let alone Friday the 13th ones. And after that, I was like, okay.
I thought the lack of Jason in the beginning of the movie didn't really take away from the movie at all, because you still had that ambiance of this is going to be Crystal Lake, and you got that one small glimpse of him at like 15 minutes or so, and then you don't see him again until like another 10, 12 minutes later. And I thought that whole Kyle, like Chris said, Kyle sold the survivalist mentality. Like, I mean, he just he was stitching his leg, and you can just, the special effects on that scene alone that was great visually.
Shit, if I have to stitch my leg like that, I'll probably pass out. You know, fucking Jason, I'm here, man. I'm done. Just take me out of my damn misery. I'm not built for this shit. We get pissed off, stubbing my toe.
I was giving him some shit in that scene because I was like, oh, my boobs are stitching. I was like,
yeah, stop. You are so tough anymore.
I can't watch.
Yeah, when you were watching that, Chris, like someone in your chat said, I just let Jason cut my motherfucking leg off. Fuck that. I ain't messing with him. I just let him cut my leg off. Screw it.
Hey, forget the fact that you're gonna need to anyway, you know. But hey, you know, it's never there when you need it.
Yeah.
This, and you know what I enjoy about the fan films, or about the Friday the 13th films in general. I never get tired of, and I don't care what variation it is, of hearing the Camp Crystal, the Friday the 13th Camp Crystal Lake story, the campfire story, however it's told, even if it's just like the brief way they tell it or whatever. I never get sick of hearing that shit, because it's a campfire story. You know what I mean? Like, that's a fun campfire story right there. If you're talking about, just stick with the original story and just stick with just that. That's a perfect campfire story. Obviously, you're not going to go into detail with every single thing that happened in the movie, but the basis of it, and I love that about it.
I love the Pamela's head too. That was probably one of the better heads we've seen in a fan film, because it's straight away from what you typically see. The hair, semi-rotten face, but this was totally, chewed up and just rotted. That was cool. That was cool to see.
Yeah, and I like how he was like, Kyle was like, what the hell is that smell? Or what does that smell? And covered his face, and then seen the head, and just,
because the other movies had more of a shrine. This was
Mhm.
kind of just tossed under or like a towel or a sheet or something. It wasn't really out in the open, so kind of makes you wonder what's Jason's view of his mom in this movie. I wish they kind of would go into more depth, because typically Jason's got that shrine. He's honoring and worshiping his mother. This movie didn't really have that. Oh, did we lose? We lost.
He
30?
might have. See, I told you it wasn't me. It's fucking
Oh no.
restream. That's all good.
Well,
We don't need
welcome
the
to the
host
Worst
of
Damn
the
Gamer
show.
Dadpool show. And I'm just kidding.
Come on, man. This is horror with Gamer and Pool, baby.
Yes.
Wait for that thumbnail. I did use it for the event scheduled a little.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Like I said, just let me know. I got you. I'll probably hop on tonight, do some MK11.
Then I'll be in. I'll watch it. Fucking bro, we saw on Tuesday, but a lot of the choices and the way they framed his face and the mask in certain scenes was fucking phenomenal. I like the sound that they added to give his weight more of a when his steps, you know what I mean, hit.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I mean, I feel like Fall of Camp Blood on the actual mixing of it, but effects that help sell it a little bit.
Yeah, there wasn't much of a Friday the 13th theme music. It was more of something else with just the cha-cha-cha, you know that. But I thought Jason did a great job with his movement. You could see the anger and frustration he had when he couldn't kill that dude, Kyle. Like you could see him, you know, just the look and maybe the quick breathe. Like you could tell he was frustrated and pissed off, and that was a cool look for Jason. Had kind of the Freddy versus Jason look with the trench coat, the button-up jacket, whatever. It was kind of cool. And then that scene when
I think I might have to play Jason at some point here.
Oh, I got a really good, like, if you go to that sci-fi thing in August next month, I got a really good Jason cosplay which I'm ripping out. I'm not gonna give too much away on stream, but like I said, the hero and villain theme, me and Xander, we got it locked down. Yeah. Trust me.
And which con is that going to be? Where's that going to be at?
It's the Sci-Fi Horror Fest in Vernon, New York. It's like August 25th and 26th.
If you guys are going to be anywhere near or Southern Tier, where is that?
It's Central.
I'm back, people. I'm back.
Check out some cool ass shit and meet some cool people. Check that out. But we were just talking about the cinematography and the sound choices that they used for this movie. I love that they gave his steps weight. Dadpool loved his frustration, his portrayal of that, like you said, the cat and mouse. But yeah, I was telling Dadpool I might have to play a Jason. Like I might have to this weekend, and then watching this Jason too, I was like, I can get this. I can get that. Like I can get it.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I'd like to play a Jason too, but I'm not tall enough. Just bullshit.
You got to get boots. The thing is, you got to get boots. I got boots. That gives me a little bit of couple more inches to get that physique. I mean, I think I got the frame. The height is what the problem is, but I make up for it.
Get the Henry Munsters, man. You got to get the Henry Munster boots.
That's what I need to get, the Herman Munster boots.
Yep. But there's one scene, Chris, that I know you had to like, and that's when Kyle first goes into, is it like the cafeteria with the fireplace, and the way the light's coming through, and it's dusty and smoky. Just that whole scene was. I know you like it, being a visually, visual guy. That scene had to make you say, "Wow, that's a great scene." and we lost Chris.
Here he comes.
I'm still here. I'm
Oh.
still here.
Oh, did you hear what I said?
I heard everything because I also have you in my ear, my earpiece.
Oh, okay.
we got the
Smart.
Secret Service helping us out here. We got the Secret Horror Service in my ear. But yeah, I agree that there's. I got to show you this picture, and it's funny that you said it because my this photography with and all everything. He actually got a shop of me when I was working at my shop with a motor tore down, and I was looking in the fucking dust and smoke from the welder around us and shit, and the fuck.
Nice.
It's nothing scary about
Nice. Nothing scary about it.
Unless you're scared of seeing a motor apart. And it still has it. It's in my closet.
See? That's why I'm scared. Oh, shit.
What about the one part in the movie where... What about the one part where Jason, like, I think he sits up, and then as soon as he sits up, it goes to, like, a moon shot, so the moon's, like, in his mask. It looks like his eye. That was crazy. I was going
to mention that.
I wish you could
mention that. Yeah. And then just to go with that scene, like when the moon comes, it's still in that same circle.
Yep.
That was dope. That was really, really, really dope.
It's too bad you couldn't get Vincent on, though. That would have been a really good interview.
You know, I just wasn't even thinking about reaching out to anybody because when I was making the schedule, I wasn't even thinking about interviews. I hit up Peter Anthony just because I know him well. Mm-hmm. But I didn't even think about reaching out to Vincent DeSante. I should have. Because I had in mind when I first watched this movie, I think I reviewed or just did an interview before the movie came out. And maybe it was after. I forgot. It might have been after the movie, actually. I think it was after the movie. And I had in mind, it was like not too long after the movie. Yeah, it was not too long after this dropped. Maybe like a couple of weeks after this dropped. But I should have reached out to him again. Just wasn't even thinking. But next time, moving forward for these fan films, I'm just going to start sending out some emails or whatever. Hey, reviewing your movie on such and such a day. I would love to have you on for an interview / review with us and blah, blah, blah. See what happens.
What about for Never Hike in the Snow? I mean, it will be kind of late, but I wonder if he'll show up for that.
I was going to say, the only issue with that is it's going to be so late.
Yeah.
Midnight.
Is he East Coast? Is he East Coast or maybe he's West Coast? It might be 3 hours behind us.
Honestly, I don't know. I forgot. I honestly forgot now that I'm thinking about it. Shit.
But yeah, I've had a lot of fun this whole month of July. That's for sure.
Hell yeah. Even with the films we didn't care about too much. I don't say I hated because I didn't hate any of them. But even the ones I didn't like as much as some of the other ones, I still had a good time with those ones as well. Just because they did their thing. They did their own thing on there. Some unique ways, and we're actually gonna have someone come on and talk about that, which I've been telling you guys on August 8th, which I cannot wait for. That's gonna be a fun conversation. That's a fun conversation. You know, it's funny, and I told him I'd watch it. I got to listen to one of it. He wanted me to listen to an episode of his podcast, which I will. But I told him I'd watch it. He does a for the movie commentary. He sent me the link for it, or no, I think he posted it in the group. Okay. One or the other, I forgot. No matter of fact, he posted it in the group on some post. I'll try to find it, or I'll get it from him. But him doing commentary about the movie and why things were the way they were and all that. But gonna have him on too, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
There you go.
Yes. And I want to do more of that shit. So
right,
hey, if you see us, put it this way, people, if you see us reviewing your film, whether we loved it or hated it, and you want to come on and talk about it, the door is always open. And this isn't like for some disrespectful shit, because if you get disrespectful, I'll just kick you off the show. Simple as that. It's just on some, here's what we thought about the movie type of deal.
So what would you say about, what would you say about the ending of this?
No.
You're happy with
that?
I
loved it. I loved it.
Okay.
especially again because we're getting a sequel to it. So it's, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, where's this? Is it going to pick up where this one ends? Is it going to be months, years down the road? Is, you know, what's going to happen? It's going to be just a few days, same night. Who knows? Again, I think I said that, but you know what I mean. And I'm down with any of them.
I mean, I love the whole maggot face line.
Like his hiker buddies. Oh yeah.
Remember me, maggot face? He remembers. Jason remembers.
It was interesting to see Tommy just come out of there and be like, "All right, let's get the hell out of here."
Yep.
And him just walking on down the road like.
Yeah, that shot was cool too because it like panned out. So you had Jason in the middle walking, then you see this off in the distance the ambulance taking off.
That was damn near perfect. That was damn near perfect. Just with that kind of going and just goes off. I'm like, oh, nice.
See, I kind of got the sense from this movie that Jason was kind of was restricted to Crystal Lake. Like he couldn't go past that no trespassing sign. Like I'm wondering if that was what they intended to do because he never passed that no trespassing sign.
Yeah,
not that I remember. Because the guy had to go back into the camp to get his supplies. He went over initially, and that's where he cut his leg, and then he had to go back into the camp to go get his backpack and stuff.
And then he never got back out again, right?
Right. So
yeah, Jason did kind of stop pursuing.
Oh shit. Well, maybe he just don't want you on his property. Like, you know what? This is mine now. You don't need to be here.
That's
Get
it.
the fuck out of here.
He just fuck out.
They put that sign up to save your life. Like, can't you motherfuckers read? I can't. He drowned when he was a little kid, guys. But that is interesting that you mentioned that. That's interesting that you mentioned that. But I guess we have to see where the next film picks up.
Yeah.
And if it picks up that same night, do they get out of Camp Crystal Lake? And if they do, does he follow the van or the ambulance?
I mean, they could do a couple different things, right? I was like, they could also do like somebody comes back to like they get out and then they come back with like a mob to finally come after Jason and finish him off type shit, and then he just starts killing them all.
So I don't know if I would like that because it's too much of the Halloween ends.
I was gonna say, and that's why I was gonna say that. I was like, it might be going to
Halloween.
Like
Halloween movies are terrible.
Jason, we do know Jason does get bodies in those movies, though. But
yeah,
I see what you're saying with that.
Maybe
I can kind of see Tommy and Kyle coming back, and maybe a couple people coming back that maybe know about Jason, like really know about Jason or whatever. But shit, I don't know.
Does Jason know how to drive?
Nah, no one taught him. Just Michael.
And Michael. Freddie can drive too.
That's true.
Yeah, Freddie can drive. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Michael Myers.
Yeah. It's interesting. Who the fuck taught Michael Myers how to drive? That was a bad idea.
It had to be when he was in the hospital. Someone taught.
Just sat him in front of Gran Turismo.
No, they didn't have that back then. No, that was back in the movie. 78 was the movie. I don't know what year that's wild. Michael Myers.
Got his theme music playing on the radio of the car.
Oh,
and he's driving.
I'm sure somebody had to have modded that into GTA 5 by now. They had to have.
I'm an ass.
They had to have. If they didn't, they're wasting their damn time. Go do it now.
Did you guys catch that one last Easter egg that was at the end of the movie? When Tommy's like, I think it was Tommy giving his location. He said Cunningham Road.
Sean Cunningham.
Sean Cunningham.
Yeah. Sean Cunningham. Yeah.
Thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. And then I wrote down on my notes just my overall. Nice. Damn, that movie was good.
It was.
Like, I'm not like a Jason. I'm not like, I love Jason, but he's not like my favorite. Like, it's Freddy, then Jason, then Michael Myers, and Chucky. But like Jason, my love for Jason has really come out recently. Like, I don't know. It's just I want more Jason movies.
We all do.
I want more Jason.
There you go.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's indie, if it's fan film, or if it's Hollywood.
I want this good.
Yeah.
Seen any of the Nightmare fan films?
Not yet.
My buddy did a series on pre like when he's like human to murderer or to dream guy, and then he also did his take on New Nightmare as well, which closed out the series.
Ooh.
And it's Blinky 500. So he did he did all those, and there's like a supercut where they're all together. So it's like 35, 40 minutes long, supercut, but it's definitely worth the watch if you like Freddy.
Yeah. Supercut 40. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah,
I have to check that out, but I haven't.
Is that on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll send you the link, Chris.
I wonder if there's some.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's some full length ones out there too, right?
Yeah, there's some full length ones. I just haven't seen them because I don't know. I don't have a good enough reason why I didn't watch them.
You know what?
I'm gonna make it a good reason.
Oh,
I did watch Confession. I think it's Confessions of Krueger. I think it's Confessions of Krueger. Where I forgot who the guy that plays Freddy, but it's a similar thing where it's like Freddy is on, gets arrested. It's like human form, and then it goes on from there. I think that one I liked. I can't tell you how long it was. It's been a while, but Confessions of Freddy Krueger, Confessions of Krueger was a good one too.
Nice. I'll be looking through those soon-ish to try to find some. Again, I want to find as many indie films as I can, and as many fan films as I can. If the indie, and I understand with the indie films, you got the creators want to make money off of their films, which they obviously deserve. So I understand if they're just on DVD and Blu-ray, but if there's some on Tubi, guys, let me know, or Amazon or whatever, let me know, because I'm gonna check them out. All that good shit.
I will have to retract previous statements from the podcast just for this momentary chance, because since I love Freddy, that fuck I don't like doing, but I will for Freddy.
Wait, what'd you say? You'll look for the good ones?
It's cutting out.
I said I will look through all
find
the good ones if I have to, just because it's Freddy.
I mean, Jason's my favorite, so I understand. I understand.
Yes, there's an exception to every rule. Always.
Trust me, I get it 1,000,000,000%. Because, like I said, for me, Jason's my favorite, as you all know. So I'm gonna look for more. I'm also gonna find some Halloween ones.
I could hook you up.
Think which one do I want to see now? What? I really want to start digging down some crazy rabbit holes.
I got some nice Chucky ones. I got a nice Candyman one, which is a twist with his wife. Like, it's crazy.
Ooh.
Yes. All of those. Do you know if they're full length or you don't remember?
No, they're not full length. They're all by the same guy.
Oh shit!
They're all by
nice.
that Chris Notaril, which is Blinky 500. He does a lot of fan films. That's what he does. He just put out a couple superhero ones, but yeah, he does. He did a lot of horror ones. They're like 8-9 minutes long.
Oh, okay. Maybe watch. I got an idea. Try to get him on here and just watch a few of them and interview him.
He'd be willing to come on. I can tell you that. I can get him on. I could just message him right now and say, "Yo, Chris, want to come on this date in August?" And he'll be on. He's 3 hours behind us, but he'll come on.
Shit, if that's the case, I'm 100% down for that. Yeah. I would like to watch some of his stuff first, just to kind of have and since 8 to 10 minutes long, do that. in one day. Just pick out X amount and hit play.
You couldn't tell it's a fan film. You couldn't tell it's a $500 budget.
I love.
I'll tell you right now.
Wow.
I'll tell you right now. You won't be able to tell.
I can't wait. That's gonna be fun. Well, that'll be at some
We
point,
love
man.
that shit.
As long as yeah, as long as we can get in. I gotta check some dates though, because I do have some. If all goes well, I'll be scheduled out to I think the 15th. I think either the 15th or the 17th. I think the 15th though. But which is good.
Mhm.
All of our interviews. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Dope.
Him, I definitely wanted to get him on here and watch some of that stuff because that's gonna be telling people trying to go that indie route for a little while. Well, I mean, the Thursday show is 100% going to still be indie once I get enough indie films and fan films and all that. But still want to march along with these guys for a while. So if you guys got some fan films out there, some indie films, and you are someone who was creating these films, come on, come and get an interview. We'll watch some of your stuff. We'll discuss it. If it's not a full-length feature, we'll watch a couple and discuss them. And, of course, interview you guys. If it's a full-length feature, we'll review that and discuss it with you. Interview you. If you guys watch this past couple episodes where we had the interview/reviews, that's pretty much how I'm going to be doing them from now on. Once the movies are out, of course, if you guys want to come on to promote your films and all that, that's also welcome. And for those, talk some horror and all that good stuff. But when your stuff is out, I'd love to have you guys come on while we review it. That way, you'll know exactly how we feel about it because you can hear us. And I'm gonna start asking you guys what your honest reviews are for what you created as well. Because why not? You know what I mean? Why not?
All right, cool. I want my movie reviewed right now. I'm just kidding.
And then you can explain why. Yeah.
my 5-minute movie. Let's go.
I'll tell you what. Send it to me, and when you're on stream, I'll watch it, and then I'll review it with you on your stream.
There you go. I'll review it.
No one will want to watch that. Trust me.
Listen, I watched the Blood Lake twice.
Don't sell yourself short.
Twice.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not happy about that. Oh man, I'm not. I still want to own the rights to it though, guys. I'm never gonna. I'm not gonna stop saying that. I want to own the rights to Blood Lake. Do I deserve it? Of course I do. I probably talk about that movie more than the creators do anyway, so just give it to me at this point. Shit. Just give it to me. Come on.
I mean,
Wow.
just remake it. I mean, Asylum does it, and they don't get in trouble. They make Transmorphers. I mean,
yeah, but I want the original.
You want the original? Okay.
I feel like I just have to own the original and then make the sequel to it after. I got a red Firebird. I ain't pulling no boat though. Just see me racing. You coming to the lake? No. I'm going to the track. That's my part in the movie.
The only guy that survives because he skipped out on the fucking cat.
Yep. At the end of the movie, you know how like at certain movies, how like it was like those movies back in the 90s and early 2000s, like so and so went on to be an NFL running back, and like Search 30 lost in the first round again. Instead of spending time with his friends. So he'd be coming back like, yeah, I'll be at the track again Sunday. I don't know who I'm gonna go with though. They all went camping.
Someone's got to live to tell the legend. You know what I mean? To tell the tale.
There it goes, Blood Lake 2. There's some parts of it right there. I don't know what the rest of the movie's gonna be at. Like that's just the only part I know about. We'll figure that part out later.
Blood Lake 2, quarter mile at a time.
There you go.
I gotta go back.
But the whole mention of drag racing is just the whole scene of like, say everybody's getting ready to go, or the day of. You know what I mean? The day of, I'm like, yo, guys, I'm going to the track. Thought you were going camping with us. No, I didn't say that. I said I was going racing. You guys said you were going camping. So, see you tomorrow or whenever you're coming back. And boom.
I gotta go back and watch that. What was it? It was
Blood Lake and Weed Wolf.
It was Weed Wolf meets Blood Lake meets something else, wasn't it?
I forgot.
Now Blood Lake meets Fast and Furious.
It was something ridiculous though. It was something ridiculous.
Oh my god.
We can make it happen.
What's he got?
We can make it happen.
Oh shit. Look. What's he doing?
I can play the wolf.
There you go.
Oh, oh.
No, you motherfucker.
There you go.
I got the wolf already.
Boom.
The wolf already.
That looks better than the mask in the
Wolfie.
Oh man. Telling you guys.
Little Wolfie. Even a full moon.
Doesn't need to be. It's Weed Wolf. You just smoke. So you just smoke and the werewolf shows up. What the fuck? It's not even a full moon. Motherfucker, the sun's still up. You got a problem, Weed Wolf. Damn.
I've never seen that. Does he like get high and then transforms while he's on his high?
No.
I've never seen Weed Wolf. I have to watch it now.
He's literally. No, I don't even want to spoil it for you.
Okay, all right.
It's on Tubi though.
It's on Tubi. Okay.
Yep.
That says it all. No, Tubi's good though. Tubi's got a lot of good shit.
It does. It does.
Tubi's got bangers now, bro.
Nah, Tubi's gonna stay free.
Like 6 months to a year.
I don't mind the ads.
No, they'll stay free because all those ads they have, and then a lot of people go to Tubi because it's free and because of some of the shit they have, because of a lot of the shit they have on there. Some people go to Tubi just because of the Tubi originals. It's bad as like I'm not talking about the horror ones either. I'm talking about the hood movies and all them other Tubi originals that people are always. There's like a Tubi group that's just talking about Tubi originals and all that shit that I'm in. And all they're doing is shitting onto these movies and like posting like the screen, you know what I mean? Like the movie covers and all this other stuff. It's hilarious. Like they're watching them.
Watching Tubi last night. It was Torque, the biker movie with fucking
Torque?
Ice Cube and the dude that was in Moesha Q. They're all with Aaron Paul. And then after that, it
Kid
was
Cudi.
I was like, yo, this is fucking dope. 3 straight back to back.
I only got some of that. I didn't hear the third movie.
I didn't hear it either because I didn't remember what it was.
I fell asleep watching Tubi. Tubi ended up watching you sleep.
I couldn't remember.
Holy shit. Holy.
Stealth. Yeah, so I got bike movie, then I got fucking Need for Speed.
Now, was this your first time seeing this one, Chris? Never Hike Alone? I don't think you heard me. Was it your first time seeing this one, Worst Damn?
No, third.
Oh, third. Oh, all right.
Yeah. I watched it twice, like back to back, the nights that I went down.
Oh, okay.
I was like, yo, this is dope. I watched Vengeance 1 and 2 the first night. That day I had again, and now I just watched it again. So this is the technical.
Nice. This is my third, maybe fourth time. But like I said, I haven't watched it in a couple of years. This movie here though, like if I was to do a fan film marathon, this would definitely be on the list. This would definitely be on the list. Like a Friday the 13th fan film marathon would be this, both the Vengeance films, Fall of Camp Blood, Roseblood. Damn near every single one we've seen. Anything that was like over a 5 or a 6 for me would have probably been on that list. But I'd also want to search for some more newer ones, or some ones, well, new to me, I should say. More so. So it'll be interesting to see some of these Nightmare on Elm Streets.
What you should do is, I don't know if I should discuss this on stream or I'll discuss it off stream.
Okay.
I don't want to give too much away. I don't want to give it away. I want the tease.
All right.
I want to throw the tease out there for the audience.
Works for me. We wrap this one up anyway. Just about. People, listen here. If you've not seen this movie, if you have not seen any of these fan films we've been discussing, go to the Horror Source 30 group. You know, answer the questions. Which there's gonna be a couple more rules I am gonna add and do a couple more things, but I'll get there when I get there. But anyway, and in the featured, I made a list of all the movies that we reviewed, and I mean we only have like 3 more now to do, including tomorrow night's movie. But you guys should definitely go check those out. Check every single one of them out. Check every single one of them. They all deserve at least one watch. They all deserve that like, that share, because they did their like them, love them or hate them. And again, I said I didn't hate any of them, but they did their thing. They did what they could do. None of them were like god awful, horrible. Some were just like, it was all right. I mean, yeah, I may have given it a 1, but you guys got to remember I do give negatives. I go to a -10, so a 1 on my Richter scale. My sturdy scale is different. Sturdy scale is different than everyone else's, because most people don't go with the whole negative shit. They just go from 1 to 10 or maybe even 0 to 10. But I take it a step further. 10 steps backwards is where I take it, actually. 10 steps backwards because it's negative. Had to say it. But guys, make sure you guys go check out Dadpool everywhere. His links are in the description. Go check out Worst Damn Gamer. His stuff is in the description. Go to horrorsource30.com. Check out the Z Network. Go check out Smarknado. Those guys are always shouting me out. And yo, that's a wrestling podcast, and we're thinking of a really fun crossover that I was listening to their podcast the other day. If you want to sneak, it was the one from 2 days ago, the second to last episode. But check out every single episode. But listen to Smarknado and their second to last episode that they put out. As of right now, I'm saying they may have placed. By the time you listen to this, it'll probably be too late. But as of right now, I'm gonna say, what's today's date? What month is this? July 27th, 2023 at 8:52 p.m. As of right now,
July, yeah.
Check out their episode, not the last one. Listen to that, yes, the interview one, but the one before that, they say some stuff in there, and I actually really like that idea. So I'm with it. I'm with it, and you guys just have to tune in to find out, or go listen to their episode. But we're out of here. I'll see your nightmares. Peace. Support indie, and pay the writers what they deserve. Stop being greedy.
Catch you guys later.